Mike Moore Media.
I'm checking in with our friend Terry Snyder, founder of Operation North State. Hey, Terry, welcome back.
Hey, Mike, thanks for having me.
Terry's on the road, as always, but you've got some exciting news about a new project. Tell us, Terry.
Yeah, Mike, one of the things we've been doing with our recreational therapy for years, and we've got the support, the donors, communities that have really helped us, whether it's cycling, whether it's riding a bike, primarily fishing. So we've been able to provide our wounded warriors and disabled veterans some outings, and we've been able to get them on the water, whatever it might be. But the one thing that happens with a lot of our wounded warriors, disabled veterans, they want to do stuff, and we just got to keep narrowing it down to where there's no denominators left. We've done everything for them. All they got to do is show up. Some of the times what that is, they have no equipment. They have no golf clubs. They have no riding reels and so forth. Well, over the years, we have given away a lot of those items due to our generous donors that have given us stuff saying, hey, do you think you could find a great home? So the new program it's called ONS for Operation North State. It's called the ONS Tools and Toy Shed. And we've got a warehouse in Winston-Salem, and we're really, really going to hammer down on asking donors to give recreational hand tools, power tools, workout equipment, camping gear, anything that would get a wounded warrior, disabled veteran, and their friends or their family outside doing something during these tough times.
This is a wonderful idea. And, I'm thinking of people who already have this stuff and maybe they're not using it or someone's passed away perhaps, and it's just there. And why not make it a project to share that with others?
Mike, two things on that. People have already been doing that with us for years, and I applaud them because they said exactly that. My mom, my dad, they passed this. Fishing meant the world to them. My dad had nothing but the greatest and best of stuff, and he would love for, to put these in the hands of someone, in our case, a wounded warrior, disabled veteran. So we've already been doing it. And then the other thing I look at my house. I walk by stuff every day I don't really want to get rid of, but is it right for me to keep that in my closet and thinking down the road, it's time for me to cut loose of some of that stuff? And there's also people just saying, I do have that stuff that would be a little bit more important to somebody else's life right now. And we're going to do that with Wounded Warriors and Disabled Veterans. We think it's going to be a great program, and we're kicking it off with a new Facebook page and a new newsletter press release coming Monday. So you're kind of hearing it for the first time.
I like breaking news from ONS, that's for sure. You mentioned the newsletter, and I look forward to that every month when I get that newsletter and catch up on things that you've been doing for a while now. If someone is listening and would like to get that newsletter, how do they do that? That's a great resource.
Yeah, Mike, first of all, I want to touch on one thing, because a lot of people say they stay in touch with us through Facebook, which is 3 words, Operation North State. But a lot of times there's things we can't put on Facebook, so the newsletter is very, very important to us. And if they do want to receive that, all they need to do is go to mailbox at operationnorthstate.com and provide us your name and email address. And moving forward, that will get you any announcements we have, but it will definitely get you our monthly newsletter.
Okay, that's a good tool to have for sure. Okay, so this is all being put together now, and we'll be launching next week, the ONS Tools and Toy Shed, and we can help.
Yeah, Mike, we really can. And one of the things I leaned on one of our board members and a trusted advisor the other day, and this is everybody. We're talking about the house. There's corporations out there that could be hearing this, all walks of life. But we had a corporation that said we happen to have a pallet of brand new chainsaws, and they helped us with a hurricane drive we had 2 years ago, and we're real impressed with it. And right off the bat, we haven't even announced this thing yet, and we know we've got a pallet of chainsaws coming in. So this is not only for individuals, it could be for a club, it could be for a church, corporation, or whoever. But yes, you're right. We all can help with this, and it's really going to put the smiles on the faces. And back to the point, a lot of our wounded warriors and disabled veterans, they just don't have the financial capacity to walk into a big box store or any merchant and purchase some of these items that, could really put a smile and a project on, in their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I tell you, this is so helpful on so many different levels, and I'm looking forward to this getting underway next week. We can go to Operation North State on your Facebook page and get more information about. Is there anything up there on the Facebook page now? Because I'm not there.
No, it's not there. But when I do build it over the weekend, the Facebook page is going to be called ONS Tools and Toy Shed.
Okay. All right.
And then the other thing, not only will it be there, we will still on Operation North State be talking about it and sending people in that direction. But what it'll have its own Facebook page so we can post, we can talk about it. But the real important thing is we're going to put photo albums out there, and we'll have a photo album for the power tools. We'll have a photo album for the camping gear. And then once we get it built up, get the inventory going, then we'll start inviting in. We've actually got Wounded Warriors and Disabled Veterans that are going to manage this project. Mm-hmm. And then we will have Wounded Warriors and Disabled Veterans invited in, and they can come in and kind of pick up what they'd like to have and what they have an interest in.
This is just absolutely great. I appreciate you, Terry Snyder, and your passion for Wounded Warriors and disabled veterans and your hard work over the years. And it just keeps getting better and better to help our men and women. Thank you for that.
Well, but Mike, I can't thank you enough, too. I mean, you've done so much for us over the years, and any help we can get out of there, whether it's one listener that comes through or 100, and whether it's over a week or whether it's over a course, anybody that helps, and when they come on board, we appreciate it. The media does help us in a big way, and I just can't thank enough for what you and your media outlet does up there. So thanks for all your help over the years.
Well, you've got some big names in media supporting you, and I see the coverage all the time, and I'm thinking, there's Terry now on TV again. And I know, I don't know when you sleep. I think it's 24/7 for you. Is there anything else we need to mention?
No, but I think a lot of times say, well, God, here's a guy that had an active military career. He's a veteran really wanting to help his fellow veterans. And a lot of people, if they don't know this, folks, I'm not a veteran. Veterans have been in my life. I know without this country, without our military, we don't have this fine country. And we owe so much to them. And I'm just a citizen of this community, a citizen of the United States, and I just think it's the least I can do. And whether it's give something or raise awareness, but anything we can do to put a smile on their faces with some of the tough days and weeks and what they're going through and the doctor's visits and these wounds take them away from their family. That's the thing that touches me so much is when I just know there's things they want to do with their kids and they just can't do it. So that's why I want to do my little part and hope we can keep getting donors to be there with us. So thanks again for what you're doing and getting the word out.
Well, glad to do our little piece here in the world, that's for sure. Well, they have been there for us and for our country, and we certainly need to be there for them, and we can help in so many ways. Terry, I know you're on the road. Safe travels, and have a good weekend. We'll talk again soon.
You too, Mike. Take care, buddy.
You too. Bye. Terry Snyder there, ladies and gentlemen. He is founder of Operation North State. Again, the Tools and Toy Shed launching Monday. News release will be out on that. We'll do some news coverage on our news programming as well. Again, get more information on the Facebook page there for Operation North State.